This is your warning to not be an instigator because I got 2 kids suspended from school for being one. So there was these kids. If you see your teacher in public, do not talk to them. Because one time, I was at the grocery store and out of the corner of my eye, I see my history teacher. But he was one of the teachers I actually liked, so I was gonna go up to him and say hi. Until he made eye contact with me, because once he did that, he looked away super quick and started walking the other direction. So I was like, dang, I guess he just doesn't.
Honestly, guys, after
Gen Z in nursing homes is gonna be so. You know how when you were in school and your teacher was late to class, everyone thought that if they didn't. Gen Z in nursing homes is gonna be so scary.
honestly, guys,
If you see your teacher in public, do. This is your warning to not be an instigator because I got 2 kids suspended from school for being one. So there was these kids in my class who had beef with each other because they dated the same girl and I sat next to the one who was currently dating her. But this was math class and it was super boring, so I decided to instigate. So these kids would just stare at each other with angry looks during class, but it never felt like they were actually gonna do anything. It was like when 2 dogs bark at each other from behind a gate, but then when you open the gate, have you ever had a friend that will leave the group chat for attention? And they'll do it thinking everyone's gonna beg for them to come back, when in reality, no one cares. Like I have a friend that will leave the group chat for any minor inconvenience he has, so he does it like once a week. But every time he does this, no one even says anything about it. He leaves, and then we just continue whatever conversation we were having before. But the most funny part is that after about 5 minutes, when he realizes that there's not gonna be anyone begging for him to come back, he'll text one of us separately and be like, hey bro, can you add me back? But I know he feels so embarrassed sending that text every time because one time after he left, instead of texting us, he just created a whole new group chat hoping that we would use that instead, but no one did. They be acting like the world's gonna stop spinning when they leave. So if you're the person in your friend group that does this, trust me, it's not worth it. Have you ever